Hello everybody. My name is Paula Abdul, and I'm 49 years old, and I'm out here at Alexander McKeever Athletic Field, where if you ever seen any of my videos, you've seen me out here. Today, I'm out here standing in front of the basketball court, like I always usually be doing, and I recently just showed how to do a dance that I had done when I was in Stanford Town Center, that I said I was going to show everybody how to do, and that was called the Escalator, Elevator, Twerk. That's what I'm going to call it. That's what I'm going to name it. Twerking, people been twerking for years and doing like African dances and Spanish dances and Latin dances for a really long time. I am a dance choreographer. I've been a dance choreographer ever since the 1900s, like 1980, 81, 82, 83, 84. I was born in 1972. I started taking dance lessons at 3 years old, tap, jazz, ballet, and modern dance, and I also did break dancing, electric boogie, and a little popping in my life, and all that, and everything. So I'm also Miss California International, for people who don't know that, for International Princess pageant, which if you've seen any of my videos, you see me with my crown and sash on, and all the stuff like that, all fixed up and did up royal for the pageant. But today, I'm just pretty much in my own everyday personality. There's no makeup, there's no hair, there's no makeup to sweat everywhere and, mess up the video or whatever it is. Because if I start sweating, then I'm going to have to start wiping a whole lot of perfume and a lot of makeup and all that stuff on. It's hot out here. I feel like it's about 85 and 90 degrees already. I'm in Southern California in Los Angeles. So, sometimes when you exercising and working out, the hair, the weave, the stitching, the makeup, it just don't work out. I have on exercise clothes. If you notice, I have on something that can stretch and something where I can be able to, if you're going to be practicing and work on dances, exercises, so you can be able to kick and move your body when you're trying to do a dance. And I really feel like that's important, because you need to have your legs and stuff free. When you're going to pow, you're going to kick, you're going to work on a dance or something, you got to have some type of clothes that is going to be able to move with you, where you can stretch and you can move and you can groove with the dance. So I do have a dance background, as well as singing, performing, and modeling, and all that. And I've done a lot of video tutorials and stuff on modeling and my fashion modeling and virtual pageants on that. But I'm just here to be able to thank you for watching my elevator or escalator twerk video. It's a lot of people do a lot of different twerking and different styles. Of course, everybody know that twerking is done in a lot of different ways, where you just doing a lot of shaking your body and grooving with the beat, and shaking and grooving with the beat, and they call it twerking. Okay, and twerking, everybody have their own unique way to do it, and each body type is going to look a little different on each body type. I will look at myself not like an endomorph or a metamorph, but more like a mesomorph, because my body structure is, my upper body is kind of big up here, my breast is small. This area right here is kind of small here, but my lower body, I carry most of my weight on my body because I'm a dancer, and I do a lot of squats, and a lot of plies and then plies and a lot of plies and stuff when I'm dancing and doing, like ballet and stuff, because ballerinas have to do a lot of dancing, they have to do a lot of plies and stuff like that, releves up on their toes and stuff like that. So my body carries most of my weight around my stomach, around my hips, around my thighs, around my lower body, because I do a lot of squats and stuff like that as a dancer. So I'm not necessarily a top heavy area, but skinny down here. I'm more smaller up on the upper part of my body, and I'm bigger down here in the lower part of my body, because I'm a dancer. Dancers like to do a lot of dances. We like to do a lot of kicks and stuff like that. So we have to work on lower body strength as well. So the elevator twerk is in a family of doing a lot of staying low to the ground. Root 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and a shake and a shake and a shake and a shake. Well, you shake it. You play basketball. you know, keeping the lower body going. So as I was a basketball player, I also was a cheerleader as well. So, you know, some people call it getting jiggy with it, but in general, you know, it's just keeping the lower body moving constantly at all times, whatever that you're doing. So I hope that you enjoy the elevator escalator twerk. I'm Miss California, international for international princess, and currently also hold the other titles for Miss American Beauties. Um, and What's Goes Side of Faces, and a whole lot of other titles from many other pageants down through the 37 years I've been doing modeling and fashion. I started doing beauty pageants at the age of 12 before I even made any records, any albums, before I started singing, before I started performing, before I started even choreographing other singers, performers, entertainers, and rock stars. Anybody who wanted to work with me, a lot of people don't know this, but I started dancing at 3 years old. So I was born in 1972. So I started young, okay, and I started choreographing and working with people and dancing with people at young ages. I also danced for the elementary school, 68th Street School, with the 68th Street School Red House. That was drill teams. I also danced with the 6th Avenue School. I also danced with their dance teams for the summertime between the ages of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was already studying choreography and dance choreography even at that young age. Dancing on songs like the Mary Jane Girls in My House, Tina Marie, square beds, and so many other different types of dances that I learned down through the years. So working with drill teams and dance teams and cheerleading teams, I've been doing that since I was about the age of 4. And by the time I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I already had the swing of it, and I knew how to dance with different dance teams. Before I started doing solos and dance solos and doing solos in schools, in junior high school, and college, and doing also working with break dancers, teaching break dancers, and working with b-boys, teaching them how to do halos, teaching them how to be able to do windmills, up rock, floor rock, things like that. At 10, 11, 12, 13, I was doing that. I was a break dancer briefly as a female break dancer for a break dance team that a family member started called the Floor Nights. I choose not to say a lot of different names because sometimes I don't want their name in there. But I also did that briefly in South Central LA. I live in Los Angeles, California. I live in South Central LA. So I also was a person who worked with dancers to be able to break down a few dance moves. I did belly dance, folklorico, flamenco. As I got older, do Spanish dance, Latin dance, tap dance, bug dance, and things like that. Gymnastics, rhythm gymnastics, baton twirling, and stuff like that. So people just say I'm a dance specialist. So, you know, dance is a big part of my life. And I don't do dance all the time in every pageant, every beauty pageant that I do, and every performance that I do. Sometimes I just sing, and I do solos, and I do gospel music, and Christian music, and soul music, and rock, or whatever it is that what I do. But a lot of times I do a lot of dance in a lot of the choreography that I do, and sometimes even in some model routines. So I'm just happy to have broke that down here while I'm here at the park. McKeever Athletic Field is where I'm at today, and I hope you enjoyed that learning dance style of just starting the basic dancing when you're going to start to do something and doing your first 8 counts. And remember, when you start doing your dance counts or whatever, you start with 2 counts of A, 3 counts of A, and 4 counts of A, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and then work on adding more into your dance steps and memorize those. And you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, you will start to get some moves into what you want to do to remember some of your dance and some of your choreography. We will talk about that again some other time. But thank you for working and studying how to do the elevator twerk, or the escalator elevator twerk is what I called it, because those were the series of moves that I did in order to do it. Not saying that I was the person who invented elevator didn't invented twerking. That's what I'm saying. But those were the series of moves that I used in order to get to where I was getting to with the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and shake and 1, shake and 2, shake and 3, shake and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You counting in what you gonna do before you get into the twerk and 2 and 3 and 4, and then you go into 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So remember what you're doing when you're doing a dance. Keep those 8 counts going. Remember what you're doing, what you put in there, anything else that you want to add to that dance. Keep your 8 counts going. Practice on it. Eventually, you become able to dance choreography too. I'm Paula Abdul, Paula Abdul Son Senior. Paula Abdul, period. It doesn't matter, like I said before, it's still Paula Abdul in the end. Much older, much wiser, and a whole lot darker from the beautiful sand that I'm getting in Southern California. I'm Miss California International. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.